Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Folks, there is a state that is automatically sending out an additional $600 stimulus check. Folks, this is on top of the $1,400 stimulus check in the American Rescue Plan, on top of the first and second stimulus checks. There is another state that is sending out an additional $600 stimulus check to those who qualify automatically. Folks, this is significant. This means that individuals receiving this stimulus check would have to do nothing to get it. They would simply receive that check automatically as long as they qualified. Welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Even if you are not in the state that I'm about to reveal, I encourage you to watch this video all the way through to the end and then talk to your lawmakers, talk to your senators, talk to your congressmen, talk to your congresswomen and say, hey, if it can be done in this state, why can't it be done in my state? Welcome to this channel, everyone. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. This right here is a little bit of information about me. You learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. This channel is about the country, the economy, as well as our money. Let's just jump right in. According to new reporting from KCRA3 in California, when can you expect a $600 stimulus check in the state of California? California's Golden State stimulus payments began rolling out this week for eligible payments in the state who have already filed their tax returns. And folks, this is significant. Approximately 5.7 million individuals. Yes, you heard that right. That is a lot. 5.7 million low-income individuals in the state of California will be receiving an additional $600 stimulus payments automatically because they qualify for these stimulus payments. They have to do nothing. The state will just send them the money. According to reporting from KCRA3 in California, if you filed your 2020 tax return between the 1st of January and the 1st of March this year, those payments will start going out on the 15th of April. Those receiving a paper check by mail should expect them in 4 to 6 weeks. Those who file their tax returns after the 2nd of March can check a website for expected wait times. We'll provide you with a link to the website in the description section below. In general, those who have direct deposit in the state of California and those who qualify will automatically get the payments within 45 days. This time frame can change, can increase for those who are waiting for paper checks in the mail, according to the California Franchises Tax Board. So the big question is, who qualifies? How did California decide who gets a $600 stimulus check? Again, folks, this is on top of the $1,400 stimulus check in the American Rescue Plan. So I want to make sure that's clear to our viewers and subscribers. So the big question is, who qualifies for this extra $600 stimulus check in the state of California? Well, again, according to reporting from KCRA3, those who qualify must have filed their 2020 taxes. So that's the first qualification. They have to have lived in California for more than half of the 2020 tax year, be a resident of the state on the date the payment is issued. I think that's an interesting one. It's like, hey, you can take the money and just leave California, I suppose, and not be eligible to be claimed as a dependent. So again, there are 4 criteria, okay? Those who have qualified must have filed their 2020 taxes, number 1. Number 2, lived in California for more than half of the 2020 tax year. Number 3, be a resident of the state on the date the payment was issued. And number 4, not be eligible to be claimed as a dependent. In other words, dependents are not going to get this money. Now, there is an income exclusion to this as well. And here are the income restrictions. Eligible Californians must either be a Cal EITC recipient, in other words, they make less than $30,000 a year in income, $30,000 a year or less, or an ITIN filer who makes $75,000 a year or less. So if you want more information about what's Cal EITC and what's ITIN, I will provide you with a link to that information in the description section below. So you can definitely check that out. In fact, let's check out a news clip from KCRA3 and have them break this down, because this story was originally reported by them. So full credit to them. Let's roll the tape and hear from KCRA3 in California.
California has started sending out $600 stimulus checks to low-income families and individuals. This money was approved by Governor Newsom earlier this year. About 5.7 million people qualify. In general, people who claim California's earned income tax credit and earn $30,000 a year or less will get this check. And people who make up to $75,000 a year but don't have a Social Security number, including immigrants, are also likely to get a check. If you qualify, you would just get that check. You don't need to apply and you don't need to call the state. The Democratic-led legislature pushed the California stimulus bill through to help the low-income earners and people who did not get a federal stimulus check.
So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. There are different states going above and beyond what the federal government has done and using the money that the state has. Folks, states have been given hundreds of billions of dollars across the country by the federal government through the American Rescue Plan. Some states are using this money to replenish the unemployment insurance system. For example, the state of Kentucky, with the Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, his home state is Kentucky. They used over $500 million that they received from the federal government to replenish their unemployment benefit trust fund. By the way, the state of Kentucky also has had fraud where unemployment benefit workers, yes, you heard that right, state workers of the unemployment benefit system in the state of Kentucky gamed the unemployment benefit system to themselves receive unemployment benefits while they were working for the state to help thousands of other individuals who were desperate for unemployment benefits and hadn't received it already. Folks, I can't even make up this stuff if I wanted to. My imagination is not that vivid. This actually happened. I have done another video on our channel breaking down how unemployment benefit workers in the state of Kentucky gamed the unemployment benefit system. But folks, getting back to the stimulus checks at hand, there are different states across the country that now that they have received money from the federal government, which by the way, the state bailout, which the Republicans called it the blue state bailout, the liberal wish list, the money to the states was the most controversial aspect of the American Rescue Plan. And now this money that is going to states allows the states to be flush with money. It's raining money. Check that out. As far as the states are concerned, it's raining money, and many states are using this money to send out stimulus checks to top up their unemployment benefit trust funds so that money can go to those who need it the most, so that money can go to individuals who lost their jobs permanently in travel, leisure, entertainment and hospitality, so that money can go to those who want to put food on the table, who want to make rent, who want to keep the lights on. Let me know what you think about this rather interesting initiative from California in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching. If you learned something new from this video, please do me a favor. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. When you do that, I promise you it really helps out the YouTube algorithm, and I would personally appreciate that. The important thing here, folks, is that states, as long as they have the money, this is the important part, states, as long as they have the money, should help those who need it the most. Now, in this example, the state of California is specifically sending out $600 stimulus check payments on top of the $1,400 stimulus check payments to residents who qualified based on an income threshold and based on 4 other criteria that I alluded to earlier in this video. Let me know whether you agree with what the state of California is doing or whether you disagree. If you do agree, you may want to use this information. Definitely check out the links in the description section below. Use this information to talk to your lawmakers, to talk to your congressman, your senator, and say, hey, we should be doing something like this. You know, what's the status of the state's unemployment benefit trust fund? What's the status of the state's fund as far as helping citizens is concerned? Let me know what you think again in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.